Okay, so we are back here again, and we want to do the out of bounds route, for which we need more health, and we need the SMG grenade, so we can't use it. So we need a grenade, and we want to time the grenade and kind of, I like to circle strafe right before it explodes into it and jump. That was way too late. And then come over here. Surf, and you will enter the next map. That was too low. I will die. So one thing to note is the level load is only on the sides, so you want to be on the side. If you land up top, you have to go down a bit. You have to be up far enough so that you do not slide down. But if you just barely up and you can't really walk up, you can just hold W or D or whatever into it, and you would slowly crouch up, and even on the next map. But it's obviously slower, and if you can avoid this, if you can avoid it, it would be better. So this will work, definitely. But the slow way. So we strafe all the way up here. And from here on we want to go all the way down there. So this is a cutscene and we're skipping it this way. You can circle strafe this, or you can do some sort of small kind of setup, I guess. You sprint backwards, and as soon as the sound fades away, you jump, crouch, and ABH. You ABH 4 times. On the 4th one, you curve over, and then you would have to pause before land, but you would see that. 3, 4, actually messed it up. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are multiple places where you can land over here, but it's kind of difficult. Let's just do this. It's way too much speed. And pause, so you don't die if you have to pause twice. And from here on is where the route on this map actually changes versus the inbounds route. We want to go into the next map from out of bounds, which we do by walking to the load trigger, which is down there on the side once again, because triggers are rectangular and this room is obviously not. So we can walk into it from here. But if we do that from the top, we don't have any guns on the next map. So that's a no-go. So come down all the way as far as you can. Don't fall down. And run along this edge of the room. And then strafe back in once the map loads. So like this. Oh, that was still too high. Or I strafed too early. This should work. Yeah. And you have your gravity gun and all the other stuff. One thing to note, do not crouch. If you crouch out of bounds, you cannot set up. There are certain places where you actually can kind of stand up again. I don't think on this side there's anything. On this side there would be, but yeah. So that's this map for preparation for out of bounds.